When you think of culture, you think of many different things. You think of language, food, religion, traditions, music, and even dance. Greece has a wide variety of culture amongst its regions and has grown since the beginning due to the placement between East and West. Just like many others, they are very proud of their culture and the history backing it. The language of Greece culture has modernized and has been adapted over the years. Although it is believed to have stemmed from a Linear A and Linear B written language, it has modernized and fallen under the Hellenic branch, which is Indo-European, and that's the language that you see more of today in Greece. They also have two separate languages, which were once widely spoken in Greece, Demotic Greek, and the more popular language of the people was Kathaversua. Religion also plays a major role in their culture and everyday life. Greek Orthodox is their main religion and one of their beliefs that they brought with them to America. Greek Orthodox shares much of the other Christian churches in the belief of the incarnation of Christ and his resurrection. Where they differ is how they are worshipped and their way of life. Around Greece, you will see many churches, some even being in caves. This shows how important religion is in their culture. Dating far back as well, ancient Greek believed in polytheistic religion and embodied it into their landscapes and culture. Polytheistic Greek religion encompassed a myriad of gods, each representing a different facet of the human condition. Although this isn't practiced anymore, this was in past Greek life. Greek food and cuisine is a whole other story. A staple in Greece is the olive. Olive oil is essential in the cooking of food along with the olive itself. The olive tree, which grows well in arid climates, has played an important role in Greek society due to its use for lamp fuel, anointing rituals, and pharmaceuticals along with cooking. With Greece being mountainous, sheep were able to live in these areas, leading them to producing lots of meat, cheese, and Greek yogurt, something that they are very famous for. Some traditional plates are gyros wrapped with pita bread, kaftethes, which are just basically their meatballs, pasticcio, which is a baked dish filled with pasta, beef, and bechamel sauce, and baklava, which is a famous dessert filled with nuts, butter, and sugar. Greek art has some of the most influential masterpieces of the Western world. A lot of the art that you will see in Greece are statues and paintings. Many that I came across were to resemble heroic people or heroic acts. It is also very classical, as you can tell by these pictures. Many of them are portraits, some of them are full bodies. Something else that I realized about this artwork that you see a lot in the Greek culture was that some of it was also very violent. This is dated further back, but many art pieces were resembles of conflicts as well as wars or fights that were going on, for instance, like the Trojan War. All of these art pieces that you're seeing are vastly different from the artwork that you would see in America during this time period, though. The influence of Greece on text and culture was a little difficult to find, but once I did some more researching and went to that museum, you could see all the heritage and the cultural encounter, everything that they brought over with them. So whenever they were immigrating over here to Texas, some small Greek communities actually existed in Galveston, Texas. It wasn't the largest amount of people in Texas, but they were immigrating here. Whenever they did come here, they brought over their Greek Eastern Orthodox religion with them. More than 4 generations of their religion and the strong family ties have been what supports that Greek Texan community that we have here. As soon as the Greek families came here and they settled into town, they established a church. Services were held in halls and buildings and purchased from other denominations just because they didn't have their own place yet. Later, they built a church to serve as centers for community life. It provided them a majestic setting for the colorful rites and bringing over that Greek Orthodox religion was something that was really big in Texas. I know I have a best friend who her religion is Greek Orthodox, and I've been to St. Sophia, which is one of the churches here that has been here for many years. I have been to festivals. I have experienced their culture. I have been to many of their church services. So Bishop John was America's first native bishop. He was the first one to ever wear these vestments that you have seen in this video, which are those gold robes, and the first one to have the mitre and staff. He was also the first one who held the Orthodox holy ordination ceremony here in Texas, actually.